The Indian Ocean is not just a vast body of water, it's the economic and strategic heartbeat of Asia, Africa, and the Middle East. For India, this ocean is a natural extension of its geography, economy, and identity. For China, it is a gateway to global trade and influence. Today, the Indian Ocean has become a silent battleground between these two Asian giants, where influence, infrastructure, and naval presence decide who will shape the future of the Indo-Pacific. Around 95% of India's trade by volume and nearly 80% of its crude oil imports pass through the Indian Ocean, making it central to India's economic security. Historically, India has considered the Indian Ocean as its backyard. But over the past 2 decades, China has emerged as a formidable maritime player, shifting the balance of power. The Chinese strategy is marked by the construction of a network of ports and facilities across the region, popularly known as the String of Pearls. These include Gwadar in Pakistan, Hambantota in Sri Lanka, Kyaukphyu in Myanmar, and a military base in Djibouti. Though China insists these are purely commercial, their location near major sea lines of communication raises serious concerns for India. In response, India has developed its own strategic counter, known as the double fish hook strategy, where it strengthens ties and facilities with partners like Oman, Seychelles, Mauritius, while cooperating with France in its Indian Ocean territories. At the same time, India is expanding its integrated coastal surveillance system, which includes radar stations in Sri Lanka, the Maldives, Mauritius, and Seychelles, allowing New Delhi to monitor naval movements throughout the region. This growing competition escalated after the 2020 Galwan Valley clash, where India suffered casualties in a border standoff with China in the Himalayas. Since then, New Delhi has shifted significant attention to the maritime front, investing in its navy, boosting surveillance capabilities, and forging deeper alliances. On the other hand, China continues to increase its naval presence in the Indian Ocean. It began anti-piracy missions in the Gulf of Aden in 2008 and has since sent nuclear and diesel-electric submarines into the region. In 2017, Beijing established its first overseas military base in Djibouti, a move widely seen as a signal of global ambition. Recently, China has even begun seabed mapping and oceanographic surveys in the Indian Ocean, a move with potential military implications, especially for undersea warfare and submarine detection. In contrast, India's maritime strategy has evolved under the SAGAR doctrine, security and growth for all in the region. This doctrine promotes regional cooperation, emphasizes humanitarian assistance, and counters China's growing influence by acting as a dependable security provider. India has deepened ties with Maldives, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Mauritius, and Seychelles through defense agreement, economic assistance, and port development. In 2025, Prime Minister Modi visited the Maldives, offering over $560 million in assistance, reinforcing India's role as a reliable partner. Meanwhile, in multilateral forums like the Indian Ocean Rim Association, India is a founding member while China holds only a dialogue partner status. India's Information Fusion Center for the Indian Ocean region, located in Gurugram, serves as a hub to collect and share maritime intelligence with dozens of friendly nations, strengthening regional maritime domain awareness. India also actively participates in major naval exercises like Malabar with the US, Japan, and Australia, Milan with over 40 countries, and Ipsamar with Brazil and South Africa. These exercises send a clear message that India is not isolated and enjoys strong naval partnerships globally. However, challenges remain. While India has around 130 warships, China's navy has grown to over 370, making it the world's largest. With state-backed shipbuilding and massive defense budgets, China is on track to field over 430 warships by 2030, while India aims for 175 by 2035. India's geographic advantage, being at the center of the Indian Ocean, is significant, but China's expanding economic leverage, faster military expansion, and diplomatic reach through infrastructure financing under the Belt and Road Initiative present a formidable challenge. In the western Indian Ocean, the future of the Chagos Archipelago, currently administered by the UK but claimed by Mauritius, is also emerging as a new strategic front. India supports Mauritius' claim, which may open avenues for future naval cooperation. The Indian Ocean rivalry between India and China is not about warships alone. It is about influence, partnerships, ports, and perceptions. It is about who builds trust with island nations, who secures vital sea lanes, and who defines the maritime rules of the 21st century. While India holds cultural, historical, and geographic advantages, China has deep pockets and long-term ambition. The outcome of this contest will not just decide who dominates the Indian Ocean, it will shape the future of global trade, security, and diplomacy in the Indo-Pacific for decades to come. If you found this documentary insightful and want to stay updated on global power shifts, India's strategic rise, and untold geopolitical stories, then don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps us reach more viewers who care about India's place in the world. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an important update. Let's grow this community together.